the United States spends more money on prescription drugs than any other country. In fact, Americans pay 3 to 4 times more for their medications than people in other developed countries. So why is the US so expensive? Well, there are many reasons why. Here are the main reasons why prescription drugs are so expensive in the United States. Research and development costs. The United States has the most innovative pharmaceutical companies in the world. These companies invest billions of dollars into research and development of new drugs each year. In fact, the top 10 pharmaceutical companies spent over $200 billion on R&D in 2021 alone. That's more than the GDP of some small countries. But these costs don't just disappear. They get passed on to the consumer. And since the US government doesn't negotiate drug prices with pharmaceutical companies like many other countries do, Americans end up paying the full price. The United States has some of the highest taxes in the world, which contributes to the high cost of prescription drugs. When the government imposes high taxes on pharmaceutical companies, those costs get passed on to consumers. Americans pay not only for the actual cost of the drug, but also for the taxes that the government levies on its sale. This is especially problematic for people who are already struggling to afford their medication. For example, a recent study found that more than half of all Americans with high-deductible health plans have trouble paying their out-of-pocket costs for prescription drugs. The United States has a problem with drug monopolies. When a new drug is developed, the pharmaceutical company that makes it gets a patent that gives them exclusive rights to sell the drug for a certain period of time. This creates a monopoly which allows the company to charge higher prices. And once a drug is off patent, other companies can make generic versions of it. But the original company can still charge high prices because they control the supply of the drug. This is one reason why the United States has some of the highest drug prices in the world. And it's especially problematic for people who are already struggling to afford their medication. For example, a recent study found that nearly 1 in 4 Americans said they could not afford to pay for their prescribed medication. So those are the top 3 reasons why prescription drugs are so expensive in the United States. It's a complex issue with many contributing factors. But it is important to understand the reasons behind the high prices, so that we can work towards solutions. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.